We did a survey of 1,000 young men across the US aged 18 to 29. This survey was done in the summer of 2025. Here's what we found. So, one of the big takeaways from the survey is that young men's use of social media is a really integral part of basically everything in their lives. And for example, we found that fully about three-quarters of young men say that they're using YouTube basically every day for a broad variety of purposes. For a considerable share of guys, they will say that they use it for news. But more importantly, I think a lot of guys are using YouTube for stuff that they don't really think of as news or think of as politics, but that is definitely conveying some political information to them. So if you really sort of take a deep dive on the actual channels that young guys say that they follow, the topics are probably not super surprising. A lot of it is, they're watching let's plays of their favorite gaming channels, they're watching stand up clips, they're using YouTube for music. They're using YouTube for tutorials and how-tos, to follow news about crypto and health and finance and fitness and all that good stuff. Ultimately, YouTube is really a ubiquitous part of young men's daily lives. Most say they use it at least a little bit every day for a whole bunch of different things. Everything from just having background noise on while you're studying to getting good at the games that you play, to you have influencers who you like their style, you like their material, and you're following just the stuff that they're up to. Probably not surprising, Mr. Beast remains kind of far and away top dog on this platform. Nobody else really gets all that close in the data that we have, but that general type of content basically gives you an idea of what young men are doing when they're leaving YouTube on, which I think is totally different from how previous generations got their information. A lot of young guys, if you really press them on who you're actually watching on YouTube, they're not even telling you the names of like specific accounts or influencers. They're like, I put it on and I go to the game that I like to watch. Like a guy will tell you like, I watch Halo on YouTube, which obviously that's not really how that works, right? But they have these sort of broad interests that YouTube can cater to, can really efficiently supply them sort of information about in a way that makes it engaging for basically everything. It's a lot of it is you're listening to it versus sort of watching it. A lot of it is just like the general subject areas that I'm interested in. It will give me the good stuff.